Ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. It is time to review another handheld console. And if I had to just describe this console in one single word, I think it would be premium. Yeah, I like that. So let's go check out the console and the quality of emulation. Then we'll come back over here and I'll give you my final thoughts. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, today we are here to review another console. And this one is called the Trimui? I don't know. I'm just going to say Trimui Brick. And yeah, this is a very premium console. That is what I can say by just holding it in my hands and looking at it quickly. What this feels like to me is a more premium and higher quality version of the Miu Mini Plus. Essentially, it looks like the same thing. The Miu Mini Plus is a little bit wider, maybe a little bit bigger screen, but yeah, it just feels like a higher quality version of that. On the back, I'm not sure if the camera will pick it up, but this is actually metal right here, which is pretty crazy. And yeah, it feels a little bit heavier than the Miu Mini Plus as well. So here is it next to my Nintendo Switch Lite. As you can see, not the biggest console. And I finally have my Switch back because I was waiting on new Joy-Cons. And there is it compared to my Nintendo Switch. I know we're not here to talk about my Switch, but look at these Joy-Cons. They're badass. Okay, let's move on. So something very cool about this console is these back buttons right here actually pop off. And then it comes with replaceable buttons, which is pretty cool. So let's see. So we can just put this clear one on and they just pop on just like that. So a pretty cool, neat feature. You have these gray ones or you have clear ones right here. Maybe online you could even find other buttons. So this console has your standard consoles on it. Pretty much all the retro stuff you're gonna enjoy, but this also has Dreamcast on it and Nintendo 64 and I think, yeah, PSP as well. So I probably wouldn't play a majority of those games, at least not Nintendo 64, because there's no joystick here. You can play them, but some of the Dreamcast stuff works perfectly fine, and the PSP stuff, some of that stuff works fine as well. Now, something else that I think makes this a premium console is it also comes with some amazing ports, like Baltro, I think that's how you say this game. This game is actually up for a Game of the Year award in 2024, which is crazy. But that's on here. Celeste is on here, Sonic Mania is on here, and Stardew Valley. So, I mean, in my opinion, this console would be worth it just for games like that. So let's try out Mega Man on Super Nintendo. I'm not actually sure what Mega Man this is. Maybe Mega Man X2? Does that sound like a Mega Man game? I feel like I just made up that title. It's something like that, though. I actually like Mega Man, man. Whoa, Mega Man, man. Whoa. Maybe the newer generation doesn't appreciate it that much, but yeah, I enjoy it. I can't imagine like playing these when they first came out. Or, you know, if we want to be correct, Rockman. Whoa! Can I hold this? Whoa. Okay, let's try out the Dreamcast on this. Because that's probably the most taxing console on this entire console. So if we can play Dreamcast, I think we are good to go. As you can hear, it sounds pretty good. And the video doesn't look bad. Yeah, that's actually playing way better than I thought it was going to be. Normally these consoles do decent, but I thought maybe a little bit of stutter here and there. But man, this is playing phenomenally well. God, the Dreamcast was such a good console, man. It is a shame that that's how the Dreamcast fizzled out so quickly because, I don't know. I just wish we had another Sega console. Yeah, I think I stand by the way I described it. I think the best way to describe it is just saying premium. It feels kind of like a Miu Mini Plus, just a more solid and higher quality version. Normally all these consoles seem like they're pretty good, right? This console, as soon as you start using it and it's in your hands and you're messing around with it, you can tell that a lot of work went into this one. And it's meant to be a quality and premium product. I'll be honest, I love reviewing all these consoles, but 9 times out of 10, they're just like a different shape, maybe have a couple more buttons, but kind of just feel all the same and have the same games. So it's going to be hard to set yourself aside from that, right? This console right here does that. For example, I'm holding the Miyoo Mini Plus in my right hand, and just holding them and like feeling around on the console, I can immediately tell that this one is higher quality. I mean, maybe it's because on the back there's like this metal plate right here, but they just did a damn good job. One thing I really like, which isn't like the coolest thing to some people maybe, or the most impressive thing, but I really like how these buttons light up and you can change these buttons right here. It's a really cool feature that makes it a little bit more personable to yourself. So quickly, let me give you some key details that I have wrote down right here that you might be interested in. Number one, this has a 3.2 inch screen. So I think the screen might be a little bit bigger than the Miyoo Mini Plus, or maybe the same size actually. I know it's around there, but the resolution on this is the highest I have seen in one of these consoles so far. It is 1024 by 768 pixels. So very good screen for this tiny little console. Now, the battery life is something that I always want to let you guys know, because if the console's good but has like a 2-hour battery life, you could probably skip it. This has a 5-hour battery life. It lights up right here on the top. The buttons light up back here, and these two buttons right here light up. I didn't turn those off or see that you could turn those off in the settings. I'm gonna assume you can if you look a little bit longer. So maybe if you turn off all the LEDs, it will last longer. But I will say this, 9 times out of 10, every time I get one of these consoles that have LED lights, I always turn it off. I'm just not a fan of it. I actually think this console looks better with them on. Like, it looks cooler and feels like it's really supposed to be that way. Normally the LED lights are just like a cheap gimmick. It's like, hey, they're gamers, they want some RGB, right? This one actually feels warranted. Like, it feels like it makes the console better than it is. It's just a personal preference, but I actually don't mind the LED lights on this one. So even though this console is amazing and it looks cool and it's high quality and it has a bunch of fun games on it, the thing you guys really care about the most is the price. And I always try to guess a price. This one was actually closer to the price I initially guessed. I was going to guess this was around $129 because it really does feel like it's worth it. It really does. But this console is actually fully priced at $109.99. But in the description, go down and click the link if you're interested in this and use my promo code at checkout, which is ROBOT. And I'm pretty sure you will save an additional 15%. So yeah, you should do that. You got to remember, the holidays are coming up. This would be a great gift for anybody who loves retro games, whether they want to play Zelda, or they want to play Pokemon, or they just want to play some N64, or some Dreamcast, or some PSP, or whatever the hell else they want to play. At the time of recording this video, this console is only available in 2 colors, which is black and white, but there is a pre-order available right now for, I guess, this like burnt red or burgundy red. It's absolutely beautiful. And then there's this purple console that looks more blue than purple to me, but they have it labeled as purple. So both of those consoles will start shipping on December 15th. You can buy them now, pre-order them now. They might sell out pretty quickly because these colors look pretty badass. So it's in black and white now, but red and blue will start shipping on the 15th. So just keep that in mind. But ladies and gentlemen, in the comments below, I would love to hear from you guys. I want to hear your thoughts and opinions because your opinion matters most over here. And you guys know me, I will see you very soon with a new video. Peace out.